Hello, and welcome to the channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and I want to introduce my co-host for tonight, Melissa. Welcome back, Melissa.
Hi, Belle. Hi, everyone. It's good to be back.
Now, for anybody who might be a little confused about why tonight's sale says Monday Munchies, and you're like, wait, but wasn't yesterday the Sunday snack sale? Not every day can be food, Southern Belle. I agree. Even though we eat every day, every auction can't be food. Well, Melissa's going to give us a little life update in a minute, and she'll explain why we moved the snack auction from Sunday to Monday. But after having to miss the snack auction last week, we just felt like we couldn't miss it 2 weeks in a row. But Melissa, tell us what's been going on with you, the good, the bad, the scary, and spoiler alert, there were some truly scary and sweaty moments in all that Melissa's got to tell you about. But I wanted her to be able to update y'all herself.
Well, the first time we lost our Wi-Fi because a truck went off the road and took out the whole box. So it took them days to get it back out together. So that was
And
crazy.
and were there any fatalities? Is everybody okay?
Yeah,
Just
everyone. He
to
was all
update.
right. He was all
Oh,
right. He just, it was a big truck. So he just kind of drifted over.
okay.
And then we had that big storm come through. And that just, oh, it was terrible. Took down a lot of trees and wires, and there was roads closed, and they didn't want people traveling. That's why they called the state of emergency. Only, travel if you had to. So it took them forever to get everybody's power out, back on. It was out everywhere, was out for the longest time.
And tell everybody how you were able to cool off, what emergency services were available, where you had to go, what limited help there was in your small rural area.
Yeah, we have a very small firehouse, but they did set up a cooling station and a charging station so you could charge your phones. And they gave out ice and water so that we could, try to keep our food from spoiling. And so I was down there for a little while in the cooling station because without the AC, it was just absolutely horrible. But it was
Absolutely.
just so crowded, you know. So, but I survived.
And let's end it on a happy note of why we canceled yesterday. For once, we canceled for a happy reason, right?
Yes. My brother every year has an annual barbecue, and that's where I went. And he was excited this year because he had a new pool for a new addition. So we all got to swim, and he cooks up a lot of good food and ate a lot. And I came home and fell asleep. But
Okay.
it was a good time.
Well, we are so glad to have you back, and we certainly hope that nothing else happens to your internet or your power so that the last little bit of summer can be spent with air conditioning and coolness and fun at home.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
before we say our individual hellos to everybody, let me go ahead and explain how this is going to work to anybody who is watching for the first time, watching the replay, or maybe even lurking. Dum dum dum. Although I always call those lurkers my guardian angel viewers. So, if for some reason you have never been here before or never been on anything before, and you think you might possibly want to bid on something tonight, then what you need to do is send me a registration email. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send your bill and where to send the items you win. After that, you can bid in my auction. The way you bid is in numbers. That way, I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoices. Because you do have to pay for absolutely everything you bid on, all sales are final, all items are as is and where is. The only time you can retract is during an auction. I do not cancel invoices at all, ever, for any reason. You simply have to bid responsibly and pay for what you bid. The methods of payment are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But I also accept PayPal. PayPal is the software by which I make your invoices. PayPal is how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, Apple Pay, and lots more ways. The method of shipping is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounts. The discounts are both with UPS and USPS, and they are based on the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from my zip code to your zip code. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel's name is Southern Belle Nola. All right, so now that we've got all the explanation of how auctions work, how you bid, how you register, how you ship, let's scroll to the top and say our individual hellos. So, if anybody is unfamiliar with my co host, who is also my managing moderator, this is Melissa McIntosh, and this is what her icon looks like in the chat. And if you were wondering about her personal life, Melissa uploaded a gorgeous picture of her one and only son, Tyler, and her one and only granddaughter, Hadley. And it is just the cutest thing ever. Hadley, I still say, is Melissa's little mini me. Truly,
Yes, she is.
just picture. Next in, I see CQ Kathy. Thank you so much for being here, Kathy. And we're remembering Mr. Dave in our prayers.
Hi, Kathy. Hope you're doing well. And your husband as well.
And here is tonight's guest moderator. Praise him with the dance, who is Nancy Smith. Thank you, Nancy, for running the chat tonight. We really appreciate it.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate it.
Next, here is my co-host from last Saturday, and she's going to co-host this next Saturday too. Creating with Passions, Lynette. Lynette did such an awesome job, didn't
Yes,
she?
she did. Hi, Lynette. Good to see
Hi,
you.
Lynette. Always has a kind word for everybody and has great ideas for unique uses of items. I just love co-hosting with her, and I'm looking forward to next Saturday. Next, we have Carrie Z. I'm so glad you're here, Carrie. I was a little worried. You might not know, tonight was the the Sunday snack sale turned into a Monday Munchies sale. But I thought, my regular viewers would probably come anyway, even if they're expecting housewares and jewelry and Christmas in July. And just have what I have. So I don't know if you knew it was going to be a snack sale or you just came and you're one of those people who's happy with whatever. But I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, Carrie. Good to see you.
And here's another Louisianian, KP. Welcome, Mr. KP. I'm so glad you tuned in again. How's your day going?
Hello, KP.
And all hail our queen, Ballerina. I see you.
Hello, I see you.
I'm so glad you are here. We're gonna have a few things that you like. Hopefully, we're gonna have a few things that everybody likes. Next, here's my Tina. Welcome, welcome, Voodoo Mama. Who is Tina?
Hi, Tina. Good to see you.
Here's our favorite teenager, Shelby.
Hi, Shelby.
And Carrie says, nope, didn't know. Night off of work. I love it. She just tunes in and, whatever you show. If I like it, I might bid. If not, I'm just going to be social and enjoy the chat and the company. I love that. And KP says, it's hot, it's wet, and it's a long day at work. I don't know if I remember what you do. If you want to tell us your genre of work, you feel free to tell the chat. If you want to keep that private, keep that private. For those of you who don't know, we've been having lots of rain. And I was telling Melissa, while it is very inconvenient for mailing out packages, because you're always scared your packages are going to get wet or you're carrying them through the rain to get to UPS or USPS, it cooled us off from the 90s to the 80s. So I am so loving that. Next, we have Ted. Welcome, Ted, everybody. And hello to Miss Jen, if she's watching in the background.
Hi, Ted and Jen.
Oh, KP says he's a delivery driver. Love that. He probably has some funny stories of when things have gone awry. Because if anybody delivers for long enough, something at some point is the wrong item or has been dropped or has been mislabeled or maybe you knocked it in inopportune time. I bet he has some funny stories. Because we have our own delivery problems here, but we've got the problems that a seller has. But I am sure for somebody on the opposite side of it in the delivery game, you've probably had your own calamities and funny moments. And to any of our lurkers or any of our guardian angel viewers, y'all pop in and say hi. We love to know who's here. We love to include everybody. And there is no pressure to bid. We love you just to hang out. The only pressure is to click the thumbs up because that is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a dime and it helps me so much with the YouTube algorithm. I keep trying to get to 2,000. I was really hoping to get to 2,000 by my birthday. I don't think I'm going to get there because I'm still like 78 short and I've only got, 2 weeks left to go. But, I'm still trying. Even if I don't meet that goal of getting to 2,000 by my birthday, I'm just going to, keep working at it and we'll set a new goal. So let's go ahead and start. We are going to start with a fun round we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. So I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Now, Melissa and I are both going to have an option for you. Everything in this round is going to start out at $1. I have some $1 mystery options. And go ahead and upload the first picture and we'll show what Melissa's options are.
screen. Did it not come, Belle?
No, it didn't come. Press the button again.
Hmm.
You know what? I have something on the screen. Maybe that's it.
Sorry about this, guys.
If not, we can do something else. All right. So, to anybody new, this is how it works. $1 starting bid for choice. Y'all can go ahead and start bidding on the mysteries while Melissa is starting to get her um, picture options up. Y'all keep in mind that regardless of whether you buy something on my screen or Melissa's, I am going to mail all of those out in one box. They'll all be on one invoice together. Melissa, sweetie, I'm not seeing it. I've checked again and again. Um,
Okay.
if need be, we can just do the mysteries,
Yeah,
but
we're just going to have to. That one seems to be corrupt.
okay.
And meanwhile, we have a bid anyway, the mystery bags.
All right. If you can fix it, then we'll do it top of next hour. Otherwise, we'll do something different.
Okay.
All right. This one, there is only one. This one, there is 6 available. Neither of these are food. These are food related. One is decorative and one is cooking, grilling related. All right, so it looks like our high bid right now is with Carrie at 150. Nancy's out. You'll have your choice or could go for both.
All right. We are at fair warning.
And you'll let us know what you'd like us to start with after the $1 round. Let us know if you're in the mood for a sweet, for a salty, for side dishes, for meals. Um, we've got tons of great items.
We are sold.
Also have some breakfast
We are
items.
sold to Carrie.
Okay. All right. Let's see if she goes for right or left or both. One each. Okay, I only have one of this one, so this one is only for Carrie. Who else wants one of these? I have 6 of that one, 6 of that one, and then I'll reveal. Anybody else want the one mystery that is left?
Nancy would also like
All
one.
right. Okay, so we've got 4 left. Anybody else? Anybody else? You only have until Nancy puts the stop signs in. Then I'm going to show what's in both. And get your requests in for what you want us to start with after our dollar round. And Melissa, I'll let you go first after the dollar round.
Okay.
All right, last call on these. Nancy's about to put the stop signs in. There they are. All right, well, let me show it to Nancy and Carrie what the $1 mysteries were. All right, here's the first one, which is only going to Carrie. I hope you like strawberries. You got this sweet decorative sign that says, sweetest strawberries. It's part of the Dolly collection. It's a nice thick block of wood, or you could use it as a coaster or trivet. Who thought you were going to get a name brand Dolly Parton item? Well, that's your $1 item. All right, what you're both going to get is a shaker that says grill and chill. So many times when you want to put your special grill seasonings, there's no place to put it because you've already got salt and pepper in your salt and pepper. But where do you put your grilling seasoning? And you really want to take your good ceramic porcelain out there. This one is metal. So if for some reason whoever's grilling drops it, it's not going to break, not going to make a fuss because this one is metal and specifically for cooking. So that's what you're getting.
All right. That was some good mysteries.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I guess we're going to go with salty because no one requested anything. So up
All right.
first,
You got four.
we're going to start with we have cheese balls, the crunchy curls, the cinnamon twists, and we're also added the onion rings. These are a starting
Ooh.
bid of $3. Now, the cheese balls are my favorite. I absolutely love them. And the cinnamon twists, they're like churros, kind of, right?
Yeah, I had a bag of these recently, and they really reminded me of the ones you get at Taco Bell, except that these are shelf stable. So if you
Yeah.
like a little sweet with your crunchy, these are excellent. If you like kettle corn, you're going to like these as well. I can also get the onion in a sweet onion. So if anybody is seeing this onion saying, "Oh, I wish it was the sweet kind made with Vidalia onion," I can also get the sweet Vidalia onion kind of onion rings. So if you want that, all you have to do is put it in the chat if you win this bid. Anybody for $3? Nancy's in for three. Looking for 325.
Anyone for 325? If not, we can go ahead and count it down to Nancy. Well, Nancy can count it down to herself. Now she knows how I feel.
I'm always hoping we're going to have so many mods that another mod can jump in,
Yeah.
but we're a little short-handed right now. And if anybody would like to join our squad of mods, y'all send me an email, send me a Discord message, or even just put it in the chat. And if I have your email, then I will email you. I've tried talking to a mod from another channel, and I keep saying, either you need to send me your email or you need to email me. And she just keeps saying, Bella, I never got your email. Bella, I never got your email. And I keep saying, yes, ma'am, I do want you to mod for me, but I don't have your email and you haven't sent me an email. So I don't know how to get in touch with you.
All right. We are sold to
Okay.
Nancy. What can we get you, Nancy?
And let's remind everybody that the way you order on the Sunday snack sale is you say the name of the first item, then the quantity, the name of the next item, and the quantity, so forth and so on. And then when you're done, you literally type the word done in.
Okay. She's going to take one of the onions and two of the cinnamon twists. All right.
And for anybody who is new, in addition to running all of our pictures, Melissa also makes the list and checks it twice. So we're going to open this up to chat now. Anybody else want to get in on these crunchy snacks?
Carrie Z would like one of the cinnamon twists.
Okay.
Anyone else? All
Okay.
right.
Last call on these.
Welcome in, squirrel.
Welcome in, squirrel.
All right. Up next, we have golden potato, honey barbecue, and cheese doodles, both by Wise, with a starting bid of $3. Oh, okay, squirrel. Yes, I will get you for one of the onions.
Thank you so much, squirrel.
These golden potato chips, they are probably they are delicious. They're made with the anyone for a starting bid of 3?
Okay, well, thank you so much, Melissa. Let me take a quick turn
Okay.
while you're uploading some new pictures.
Alrighty.
All right, I've got some Christmas towels. I have to warn you, I only have 2 Christmas towels. So if you want either of these, you need to bid on them. We're going to start these at $3 as always. And the first one has some pretty pink ornaments and a pink bow on it. And I also want to show you the waffled texture of it. It says Merry Christmas. The second one has some more manly colors to it. It has a border of buffalo plaid. It's got a buffalo plaid tree, one with snowflakes and a black and white. And it says believe. So great for those people of faith. So those are your two options. We'll call this one pink and that one believe.
Squirrel, I got you for the potato chips.
Oh, she's not the other Tina. She's my Tina. She's the main Tina. She's the star Tina. No, not really an other Tina. We love our Tina. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're the other. Here, everybody is important, everybody's special. Okay, any interest in either of these towels? We've got the pretty Christmas tree, or we have believe. These are the two options. If there's no interest, we can go back to Melissa then.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. We have Nancy in for 3. Just go ahead and sell it to
Okay.
yourself, Nancy. Just let us know which one you want.
And if y'all already clicked the thumbs up, please, oh, please do that. It's a free and easy way you can support my channel.
We are sold to Nancy.
Okay, you going with pink or believe or both?
The one with the pink ribbon.
Okay, fantastic choice.
All right. Okay, now we're on to something sweet. We got our sandwich cookies. We have key lime, churro, creamsicle, strawberry, birthday cake, and lemon cream. And these are our starting bid of 3. These all sound amazing.
They do. People might want to even try several different flavors. Now, several of these flavors are just for the summer, so when they sell out, we won't be able to get more of them.
Anyone for a starting bid of 3? All these delicious different flavors. We have Nancy in for 3.
Okay, fantastic.
Anyone for 325? Fair warning. Anyone for 325? We are sold to Nancy.
Congratulations, Nancy. Which one or ones will you choose? She's going for creamsicle times 2.
Oh,
All
good
right, we'll open
choice.
this up to the chat.
Hi,
Rainbow loves
Lisa.
those creamsicle ones. Hi, Lisa.
You're welcome, Nancy.
And after, I'm going to show y'all a place you can keep your cookies. All right, we're open to the chat now. Once again, your choices are birthday cake flavor, key lime flavor, churro flavor, strawberry flavor, lemon cream flavor, and creamsicle.
Last call. Lisa would like a churro and a strawberry. Then ICU would like a creamsicle and a key lime. Key lime. And she's done. Anyone else?
I took the picture down too soon. Sorry. Anybody else? Well, how was your first day at your new job, Lisa? If you want to tell everybody about it in the chat, you're more than welcome to. I was fascinated by it, and I think a few other people might be too. All right, last call on this one.
So now you have something
And
to keep them in, Belle? Oh, no, we're going to do the other cookies. Okay. Let's see. We have the fudge covered peanut butter. The fudge,
go ahead.
the fudge striped shortbreads, and the thin shortbreads with dark chocolate filling. And these are a starting bid of 3 also. Now I've had all of these cookies. These are all delicious. Bless you.
Thank you.
I really love the thin shortbreads with the dark chocolate.
Lynette is asking what she missed. I think she missed the dollar mystery round, and she missed cheese balls and crunchy cheese curls, onion rings, cinnamon twists, sandwich cookies in 6 flavors.
Yes, Nancy.
Yes,
And we have Lisa in for
$3
free.
for choice. So, who likes dark chocolate? Who likes peanut butter? Who likes shortbread? All right, Lisa's in for 3. We're looking for 325. And then after, I'll show you what you can keep your cookies in. Y'all remember, it's still Christmas in July. So while our all Christmas auction is over, we will still have some Christmas items in every broadcast. And you can always request Christmas items as well. And when you request them, just by putting a Christmas emoji in the chat, then I will bring out a Christmas item.
And Lynette said she'll go back and rewatch and
Oh,
email if
okay.
she wants anything.
And you can even pull your little red line back too, just to kind of scan over it.
We are going once.
I do want to remind everybody, though, that tonight is the last night to add to this week's box, because I do my packing on Wednesdays. And Wednesday, Thursday, you will get an invoice. If you have less than $10, I do an automatic carryover, unless you're a new bidder, just like Ella does. If you have a total between 10 and 20, you can wait, or I can ship it if you're in a hurry. Over 20, you automatically get billed and shipped.
We are
But I
sold to
do
Lisa.
suggest that people wait till at least 20, just because, yet again, shipping fees went up this week. They went into effect on the 12th.
Lisa would like one of the fudge strips.
Stripes?
Stripes.
I mean, it's kind of a strip of cookie, I guess.
Yeah, the fudge stripes. I'm not sure why I said strip.
It's okay. It's okay. I just like to tease you. Okay. Anybody else? We're now open to chat.
I'm going to blame it on Lisa because she wrote fudge strip. That's why.
You can. You absolutely can. And normally when people ask about candy or gummies in the summer, I say, hey, Lisa, answer that. I never expected Lisa to have that question. I'm going to throw it over to Melissa and see if she knows what the answer is. Otherwise, I'm going to tell it myself. Do you happen to know the answer to Lisa's question?
Yeah, you did not miss candy and gummies because Belle doesn't ship chocolate or gummies in the summer. We do have a few options like hard candies, but no chocolate or gummies.
But there is dark chocolate filling in these shortbreads that Lynette just ordered 2 of.
Yep.
That's one reason we're selling a lot more cookies in the summer, since we're not able to sell other chocolates. And I'm also going to have some chocolate spread tonight as well. And
anyone
we
else?
Have some chocolate in our coffee and our cold brew tonight.
All right. Last call. All right, let's see what Belle's got to keep her cookies in.
Okay. So you can see with our Christmas in July, I have brought up 2 of these fabulous cookie tins. But these are a modern twist on cookie tins in that they are square. And I also love that they are see-through. Lisa, I'll bring some chips up next. We did already have those cinnamon twists you love, onion rings that are shelf stable, cheese curls, and cheese balls. But I do have some new Ridgies, some barbecue chips, And Lisa has those TGI Fridays potato skins that you love. We'll do those next. Nancy, there's going to be $3 for choice. Let me show y'all how beautiful these are. These are brand new. They have never had cookies in them before. Here they are. They're going to hold a ton of cookies. They're absolutely the right size for those sandwich cookies. But you can put any cookies in them. You could put homemade candies or brownies in them as well. This is what the inside of this one looks like. All right, anybody for $3? I love that there's the see-through aspect. So if you don't remember, wait, which one had the chocolate chip in it? You'll be able to look in and see the chocolate chip. Or which one were the peanut butter cookies? Which one were the oatmeal raisin? So I love that it has that see-through aspect to it. All right, any interest?
That one with the face on it is so cute.
It
I like that.
is. And with them being square, you could probably put, a whole cookie cake in it if you plan the size of your cake ahead of time,
Oh
or a
yeah.
whole pan of brownies if you use that shaped pan. All right. Well, we'll try not to show what you want while you're gone, but when you ask and then leave, Lisa, it's kind of hard for us, sweetheart. All right. Well, if y'all just wanted the traditional round, here's the traditional round one. $3. Look at this cutie pie face. Boop. I'm sorry. I just had to boop the nose. It was so cute. And even if for some reason you are not a cookie person, keep in mind you could put healthy snack in here as well. Just use it as a cool container. Some people will collect these. So $3 for this round one. Anybody?
He's absolutely adorable.
Oh, and apparently Tina is going to follow Lisa, and she's BRB too. All right. That's a pass. Well, let me show you the last two. These two are only going to be $2 because they're a little bit smaller. So this one is still in the packaging. This one, I think I've opened it to show it before. This is what it looks like on the inside. Look at this cute little face. These are smaller, so these are only going to be $2. Only have one of each. Anybody for these two? And then we'll go back to Melissa. Oh, wait, do we even get the $2 price in for? Okay. Sorry, we're running a little behind, but Nancy's still new, so y'all give her some grace. We're ever so glad that she's helping us out tonight.
Nancy's in for two.
Okay. I have to say that's the one problem with the packages of cookies is there's really no easy way to close those up. I'll tell y'all, I like the fudge stripe, but I'm always trying to figure out, well, how do I close it up? So a lot of times I've tried clothespins, I've tried chip clips, and because they're in those little trays, it just makes it so hard. So often I end up using either a baggie, but the baggie will get, broken inside. I love that inside one of these tins, your cookies are never going to get broken into pieces because I have stepped on them when they're in a baggie. I have rolled over them when they're in a baggie, but these are basically indestructible. Okay, we hope you can get back, but we understand. Love you.
We are sold to
All right, we
Nancy.
are sold to Nancy. Okay, they're each one and done. So you can say Santa or penguin. Melissa, help me out.
Um, Nancy, did you want the snowman from before or do you want the penguin?
Or you could say square or round. I mean, that's fun too. They're each one and done. The only one I had multiples of was the round reindeer, which was $3.
Just the snowman. But she's not showing the snowman. She showed the snowman before. Is that what you wanted? And they were three. The penguin. Okay.
All right, penguin sold to Nancy. All right, we'll open this up to chat. Anybody for this cute square box with the Santa? And once again, it says Santa Claus air delivery. So he does have a little snowman riding shotgun, and there you see that cute little reindeer named Rudolph pulling his sleigh. All right, anybody else? Melissa, what do you have for us?
I think we're going to do a little bit of breakfast.
Yay! I love breakfast. Breakfast for dinner, breakfast for snack.
All right. We're going to start with some toastums. We have lots of flavors to choose from.
Yum!
We have s'mores,
Woohoo!
blueberry, brown sugar cinnamon, cherry, strawberry, chocolate fudge, and cookies and cream. And this is a starting bid of
And Shelly,
three.
if you're in the chat, feel free to write that in the chat.
Yeah. Starting bid of three. Do you have a favorite flavor, Belle?
Yes, I do. My late mother loved all of these. Her favorite flavor was the brown
Yeah.
sugar. I like the s'more or the cookies and cream because I'm not so much about the fruit. I really like the ones that are more of like a dessert or a pastry. That way, I'm not tempted to go to Dunkin'. It's so much more affordable because you get so many in the
Yeah.
box. Now, my late mother used to not want them toasted, even though they're called toastums. She'd like them microwaved for just a few seconds so that it was ooey and gooey. And she would have me cut off the crust, just like she cut off the crust for my sandwiches, because she only wanted the
Yeah.
center.
Hmm.
I used to not want to do that, and when I didn't want to take the time, she would remind me the decades that she cut the crust off of my sandwiches. So every time she'd remind me, I'd just stop arguing, give the yes, ma'am, it's coming up, ma'am, right away, ma'am.
Nancy's in for three.
Okay, fantastic.
We are going once, going twice. Fair warning.
And remind everybody one more time all the flavors so that after Nancy chooses, everybody else can choose also.
We have s'mores, blueberry, brown sugar cinnamon, cherry, strawberry, chocolate fudge, and cookies and cream.
Um,
She would like one each of the chocolate. Do you mean the s'mores, the chocolate fudge, and the cookies and cream? Or just chocolate
those
fudge?
three, Nancy.
Yes. S'mores, chocolate fudge, and the cookies and cream. All right. I got you, Nancy. Well, okay. Lisa would like two of the cookies and cream.
Yay.
We're now open to chat.
Glad you're back, Lisa. All right. Anybody else for these? Oh, we'll miss you. Thanks for stopping by, Tina. I appreciate it. Okay, next I'm going to take a little turn here and I'm going to show y'all some new chips. There's some chips I had once before and I kept struggling to get them back in. I finally got them back in and it is the Ridgies. These Ridgies are sour cream and onion. They're going to be $3. And I found this new one. Look at this cute little owl mascot. And these aren't just barbecue or the hickory barbecue. These are specifically honey barbecue. And you'll see the date on these is October. The date on this one is October. We're looking for $3 starting bid. 90. I can't believe that because we had a cooling down here and it was only in the 80s today, but then we had a lot of rain, just like KP was talking about earlier. So, Nancy, we're looking for $3 choice on these new honey barbecue chips or the sour cream and onion Ridgies. I'm not sure if this is what you meant by chips, Lisa. If not, let me know and we'll try some other stuff. Anybody for $3? Okay, last call on these. If not, I'll show y'all something else. All right, let me move these to a side. Next, here are some Snyder's. These Snyder's are Snyder's of Hanover. There's pretzel pieces, so you don't have to chop them into small pieces, grinding them with your teeth. These are cheddar cheese.
Belle, Lisa was in for 3 on the chips.
Oh, oops. Okay, let me put those back up.
You can just go ahead
Sorry
and
about that.
put her in for sold, Nancy. Just put her in. You don't have to count it down. Just say sold.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that since we had already moved on. So, Snyder's pretzel pieces in cheddar cheese. I love the idea that these are already in pieces, and I love that these have a zesty, bold cheddar cheese flavor. You'll see it even says big flavor. And these are a sourdough pretzel. So looking for $3 on these. There's Shelby. When we needed her to put in the Toastums flavors, we couldn't find her. Oh. All right. Did we get in the Snyder's pretzels? Are we passing or are we waiting?
Nope, we have Lisa in for 3.
Okay. Thank you, Lisa. And do you also have some pretzels to show? There's
Hi, Lily.
Lily. Welcome, Lily.
Hi, Lily. We are at fair warning, and we are sold to Lisa.
All right. How many, Lisa?
She would like just 1.
Okay. Anybody else? And I've got one more to show after this, and then I'll let you show your pretzels.
Okay.
And it's great timing with Lily being here because she loves pretzels too.
Oh, yes.
I think this is the first time I've had Snyder's, or at least the first time in a long while. And I hadn't seen this cheddar flavor before. I've seen the honey mustard flavor. All right. Anybody else for the Snyder's? Well, Lisa earlier was asking about candy. Have you ever seen pretzels and candy combined?
No, I haven't, Belle.
Okay, well, after the 4th of July, I was able to find this really interesting candy. It's by Snack Factory. It says fireworks berry creme. And this is a pretzel. It says rethink your pretzel. It has popping candy on it. Now, before y'all think these are old because they were 4th of July themed, they are good until October 31st. So you have plenty of time to enjoy these pretzels. I on though this is the last one my grocery had, so I only have one. Melissa,
And
did you
Lily,
get
I got
Lily
you
down
for
for
the,
one?
yes, I got her for the Snyder's.
Okay, fantastic. We got it, Nancy. Thank you. All right, $3. So these are pretzel crisps with a popping candy on them, and the popping candy gives them a berry crumb taste. So, who wants to be the one and only person that's going to get to try these since I only have one bag? Just one bag. One is the loneliest number. Oh, thank you, Lisa. We're still trying to work out how to do all of the pictures and the different products. Hopefully, we will get better at it. You know, tech stuff isn't my strong suit, but I'm trying. But it helps me a lot that Melissa is finding new and interesting products that I might not have found on my own.
What's the starting bid on these, Belle? Belle? Can
Lisa,
you?
I think hit 3, so you might
Yeah.
5, or Melissa will charge you what you wrote on the screen.
Can you
So
hear me,
just
Belle?
$3. I can hear you, but you sound incredibly muffled. I think something is covering up your microphone.
Okay.
There we go. You've uncovered your microphone now, although now we have an echo.
Now we have an echo.
Only when I talk. So, all right. Lisa's in for 3. Hopefully, she retracted that much too high bid earlier. For the sake of time, and since I only have one, we can just go ahead and count this down. If anybody wants to get in quick. Nancy's going to count it down. Okay, we're just directly sold. I love that. All right. You ready, Melissa? Or you need me to do something else?
Yes, I am. And seeing that we're doing the
Oh,
pretzel crisps, let's stay with that. I found some other flavors of pretzel crisps.
oh, I love it when we think alike. All right, let's see what you got.
We have buffalo wing and everything.
Ooh, yum. Ooh, okay.
And a starting bid of 3 as well. Now, for all of you that love buffalo wings, you could have the taste in your pretzel. And everything is pretty much everything. It's got garlic, it's got sesame seeds, it's got poppy seeds, um, bits minced onion.
I wonder if you could still put cream cheese on it like you would a bagel.
Oh, sure, because they're thin and crispy. You could probably smear a
Now,
little bit of cream cheese on it.
I have to tell you, down south, we have something called pimento cheese, and pimento cheese is excellent on these pretzel crisps.
Yes, we have pimento cheese too, Bill.
Oh, good. Good, good.
Yeah. Oh, yes, and they would be good with hummus. Definitely, Lisa.
Oh, I like that idea a lot. Great for the non-meat eaters. All right, Nancy said 3. We're looking for 325. That's a great thing about using these pictures is we're able to show you more foods and different foods each week with what Melissa can find in addition to what I can retail arbitrage. I think it's an individual portion size bag, right, Melissa? Or is it a family bag? I think it's individual portion. Probably the same size as I just showed. Because if it was a family bag, we'd have to sell it for more. All right, we are sold to Nancy. Nancy's going to take one of the everything flavors. All right, now we're open to chat. And y'all let us know what else you'd like to see after pretzels. Yes, we can see you, Shelby. I don't know if Melissa knows she's muted or not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyone else? Last call.
And how about some Pop Daddy pretzels?
Ooh, Pop Daddy pretzels.
Do you have some Pop Daddy
Yes, I
pretzels
do.
for us today? All
Oh,
right.
no.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, if Melissa isn't ready, then I will show you something in the meanwhile. All right, I have a box of these special edition. These special edition Rice Krispies. Have y'all ever seen Rice Krispies that were colored? Look at the pretty spring colors. So whether you're just putting them in your milk or you're making springtime Rice Krispie treats, there's blue and green color. Look how cute the Rice Krispies come out. Here they styled some like flowers and some like butterflies. The date on this package is November 20th. So looking for $3 starting bid for this huge box of cereal that is 12.9 ounces. Okay, did we lose Melissa? Wait, we somehow have 2 Melissas down there.
Oh, no.
I saw your icon, so I thought you were still there.
Can you get rid of one, Belle?
The question is, how do I get rid of the right one? And okay, did I get rid of the correct one?
Yep, I'm still here.
Oh,
I had a little bit of a mess up when I tried to download the picture.
okay. Sorry about that.
Sometimes it doesn't like it. You know, computers, they can be testy.
Okay. Lisa, when you say candy, would you like to see some Wiley Wallaby licorice, maybe? Or would you like to see hard candy? Give us some idea of what kind of candy you're looking for. I've only got one box of these red and green colored special edition spring summer Rice Krispie treats. Anybody interested? And then we'll go to Melissa. And I think she's got Pop Daddy pretzels for us. She may also have some TGI Fridays potato skins for us.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what she has. And Lisa just keeps saying candy. I'm naming options, but I can't tell what she's wanting. Well, go ahead and send us your next picture. Oh, you did send it. Okay, here it is.
All right. Next we have our famous Pop Daddies. We have birthday cake, cinnamon sugar, Gouda, strawberry, and dill pickle. And these are a starting bid of 3.
And there's also the garlic parmesan.
Garlic parmesan, yes.
I think we're out of the dill pickle. Looking for $3 for your choice of Pop Daddy.
Anyone for 3?
If not, we can go to the Wily Wallabies. And still to come, we're going to have some flavored coffees, some cold brew coffees, some flavored syrups. We'll have some salt and pepper shakers. I've got some ginger snap cookies. We'll have some flavored rices, some cookbooks, some holiday snack bags, some pretty cups, some pot holders, and some crackers. As well as a few other surprises. Okay,
right,
last call on these.
Oh, I think we had Carrie in for 3.
All right. I'm going to need you to resend the picture. I'm sorry. I accidentally deleted it rather than just turned it off. I'm sorry. Okay, so she had 2 of the Gouda, 2 of the cinnamon, and 2 of the strawberry shortcake. Okay, now I somehow lost all of the pictures. And I have you on the screen twice, and I don't know which one is the real you.
I believe they both are, Belle. I accidentally hit the one button that
Okay.
closes it down, and the only way back in is to hit it again. So you could just close out either one. Sorry, guys.
All right. Let's see your next picture again. All right. Let's see the flavors of Wiley Wallaby. Such a fantastic Australian licorice. Nice and
Here it
soft,
goes.
available in lots of great flavors. Do you need me to show something in between? Okay. Well, while Melissa's looking for that, I have some shelf stable cheese. Very rarely do I get these specialty cheeses. I only have a couple of them. And you'll see this is what it looks like. The date on the cheese is October 13th. I'm going to start these at 3. This one is a very rich, robust cheddar. It's a gourmet shelf stable cheese. Only have a couple of these. And I usually only get them maybe once per year. $3, Nancy. Oh no, did we lose Nancy too? Oh, there she is. Okay, perfect. Anybody for cheese? Not just cheese flavored doodles or cheese flavored snacks or cheese flavored pretzels, but actual cheese that you can cut into cubes or you can spread on your favorite crackers.
You have Nancy in for 3.
Okay, looking for $3.25. Once this sells out, I won't be able to get more, so get it while I have it.
We are going once. Fair warning. Anyone for $3.25? We
You
are
can go ahead and
sold.
load your picture
We are sold to Nancy.
while we're cutting this down. Okay. All right. How many does she want?
She says she would like both. She loves cheese. I do too, Nancy.
All right. Let me see how many I have here. Let me double check. All right. I have a total of 3. I have a total of 3. So, do you want all 3 or just 2? Oops, I'm sorry. I was reaching for cheese, so I think I missed your upload unless it got stored on the side. See if it got stored on the side. It did get stored on the
Yeah.
side. Okay.
All right. Nancy would like 2.
Okay, so I've got 1 left. Back to the chat now.
Anyone want the last one?
Okay, these 2 for Nancy. Anybody for the last one? Kind of surprised Lisa didn't want this one. All right, well, let's see what Melissa has for us. Talk us through the flavors.
We have your green apple, your classic red, your blueberry pomegranate, your lemon, and your watermelon. And these are our starting bid of three.
The classic red is strawberry. We are currently out of the watermelon.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Any interest in this licorice? I don't know if Lisa's still here. I think it was Lisa that requested the candy. Oh, there's Lisa. She's in for three. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's called blueberry pomegranate. So it's pomegranate with blueberry. It's the one in the center. And I think Lisa's had it before. Trying to remember if that's one of the ones she did a review of on her channel. But the blueberry pomegranate, such a pretty color too, in addition to the great taste. And I think I see you got the lemonade last time. All right, Nancy's in for 325. Lisa, do you want to come back at 350? All right, Lisa's out. So we'll count this down to Nancy and then we'll get to packing. Fair warning. Sold to Nancy. Pomegranates, Melissa. All right, we're going to open this up to the chat. Let's see who else might want to get in. I'm sorry, actually, Lisa picked snack. Oh, sorry, August bid preview.
Whoop, I was muted again.
Yeah. I tried to take you off of mute, but when you self mute, just like when Lynette would self mute, there's nothing that I can do about it. Y'all are muting. All right, Lisa, what can we get for you, sweetheart? Pick me four and send them. Okay, I will surprise you with four. Super fun. Okay, anybody else? Okay, last call on these. We're open to the chat if anybody else wants to get in. Again, the flavors are green apple, strawberry, blueberry slash pomegranate, lemonade. We're temporarily out of the watermelon, but I do have an order in, so we should get restocked on those. All right, anybody else? All right, if not, then I'm going to take a turn. I have 3 flavored cheese crackers for you today. So I have the cheddar cheese, the white cheddar cheese, and toasted garlic. Now, I only have one of the cheddar cheese. I only have one of the white cheddar cheese. And I have a bunch of the fancy toasted garlic. So we're looking for $3 starting at for choice. Yes, Lisa was also very big on the self muting. Let me show you the dates on these while y'all are bidding. The date on this one is October 22nd. The date on this one is August 15th of 2027. So not even this year. And this one is also 2027. So lots of time on these. Looking for $3. All right, last call, last call. All right, I'd like to show you another one that I've never shown before. Pardon me. These are sun-dried organic julienne tomatoes. $3. USDA organic. They are vegan. They are GMO free. They are gluten free. So if you like sun-dried tomatoes, here you are. Whether you are putting them on crackers, whether you're adding them into your pastas, whether you are putting them on a homemade pizza, so many fantastic things that you can do with these. I'm sure if Melissa weren't muted, she'd be some of her great cooking. I do all this is a resealable pack, but this is the first time we have ever had these. And I love being able to offer gourmet products, products that are organic, products that are vegan, GMO free, gluten free.
We have Nancy in at 3.
Nancy's in for 3. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Fair warning. Anyone for 325? We are sold to Nancy for 3.
All right, let's see how many she wants, and then we'll open it up to the chat.
Just one, please.
Okay.
And then we're open. We're open to the chat. Yes, I use these, and I make like a cream sauce with the dried tomatoes and cheese, and I put it over fish and bake it. It's delicious.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah. They just give it the dried tomatoes give it a really good flavor.
All right, anybody else before we go to Melissa?
All right. I thought I'd just throw out some of this. We have Bullseye Barbecue in the original and honey. Starting bid is $2.
Great for all those backyard barbecues. Maybe you're just cooking up some chicken or some ribs in your oven.
Oh, yes. Hi, Jocelyn.
Hi, Jocelyn. I'm so glad you're here. Anybody for the barbecue for $2? I loved that you
We
picked both an original and one that has some honey to it.
Yes, for that sweetness. Lisa's in for two.
Great.
And we're at fair warning. Anyone for $2.25? We are sold to Lisa.
All right. Which one are wins? And then we'll open it to the chat.
She would like 2 of the honey barbecue.
Okay, yum. Oh, look, she's got chicken wings that she needs that for.
Oh,
I'd
yes,
love to have
Lisa.
some chicken wings with that honey barbecue.
Oh,
Yum.
yes.
Those are going to be
Yes.
restaurant quality.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else? All right. We're open to the barbecue.
Anyone else?
Okay.
Last call.
On this one. Okay, while Melissa loads her next picture, I only have one of these. This is made by Pillsbury and made by Funfetti. This is something else I got the day after Independence Day. It is called a swirl cake, and it's a red and white swirl cake. So if you've ever made like a marble cake, It works that same way where they give you a red and a white cake mix, and then you swirl it. So it says it makes
Huh.
24 cupcakes or one big cake. So here's the explanation on the side, but I think most of y'all probably know how to make cakes. I only have one of these. We're going to start this at $3. Anybody interested in making a fancy red and white swirl cake? Let me show you the date on this. It is good until September 23rd. So you could make it for Labor Day, or you could just make it for fun. If you didn't tell everybody it was a swirl cake, imagine cutting into it and everybody being so surprised. I would love to cook up. I would love to come up there, Lisa. We go to that new piano performance place that you're always talking about in those videos you sent me. We could do some food tasting videos. You could take me on some of your dumpster dives. And I think you should come down here to some of the Mardi Gras parades. I'm also, now that you're running, I want you to play, and I sincerely want to have a meetup next winter for the carnival season. And I'm hoping lots of y'all will come. I mean, it won't benefit me or anything. I'm not like selling packages, I'm not selling travel, I don't sell hotels. I would just make my schedule available to spend time with y'all. It wouldn't be something I would sell. And hopefully Lynette could come over and some of our other locals. I'm pretty sure Laurie would come over. Maybe we could even get Dawn Southern Franz to come over.
We have Lynette in for one,
Yay! Anybody for
or in for
325?
three, 325.
I'd probably gain 50 pounds if I went up to Michigan and let Lisa cook for me, because it would just be her cooking a meal and feeding me, and then her saying, well, what do you want for the next meal? And then it'd be going to get the groceries, it'd be making the next meal, eating the next meal, and then saying, well, what do
Yeah.
you want? Which that would, we'd end up just doing that revolve, revolve, revolve. And all right, we are sold. Okay, let's look at our next offering from Melissa.
Yeah, we were talking about having the wings. I thought, hey, let's have a side dish. So we have Spanish rice mix
Great
and
idea.
cheddar broccoli mix. And these are a starting bid of two.
Ooh. I love that you picked two flavors so totally different.
Yep.
One would be great with all of your tacos and your fajitas and enchiladas and tamales. And the other is going to be great with your steak and your chicken and your fish and your um, other meats, your
Hmm.
pork.
They're just
All right,
absolutely
we're looking for just
delicious.
$2.
I love how they have all the seasonings and everything right in them.
Yes, that just makes it so convenient.
We have Lisa in for two.
Okay, fantastic. Anybody for 225?
We are calling once and twice. Fair warning. We are sold to Lisa.
All right, let's see if she's going for Spanish or cheddar broccoli.
She would like 2 of each flavor.
Ooh, good idea. Love that. Okay, we'll open it up to the chat.
Anyone else? Belle, you got something up you want to show?
Yes, I do. It's going to be $3 for choice, Nancy. They're going to have a choice of crispy coconut rolls or a choice of ginger snaps. I do want to warn you on the ginger snaps, and I only have 2 bags left. Only 2 bags left. So get your ginger snaps while I have them. Looking for $3. Nancy, $3. Choice of ginger snaps or crispy coconut rolls. I'll show y'all the dates on here. The coconut rolls are 2027, and the ginger snaps are also 2027. All right, any interest? Okay, last call on these. Let's see what Melissa has.
All right, we're going to go with our classic TGIFs. We have bacon ranch, cheddar bacon, pepperoni pizza, and we also have Stubbs barbecue cheese puffs. Starting bid of 3.
Yum.
What is your favorite flavor, Belle? Do you have a favorite?
Yes. My favorite flavor is always the barbecue.
Yeah,
Regardless of what kind of chip it is, what brand it is, barbecue always my favorite. What about yours?
I love barbecue as well.
Ah,
Anyone for 3? Starting bid of 3?
now Lisa, if you need any of the items you missed. I know you love the cinnamon twist. I know you love the churro cookies. We did show them before you came in. You can just let Melissa know, and she can add any of those specialty flavors if you need her to. Thank you, Black Rose. I'm so glad you're enjoying the auction.
Well, Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Welcome,
And
welcome.
she's in for three.
I was wondering where you are. Anybody for 325? Otherwise, Nancy's going to start counting this down.
And Jackie, once again, the flavors are bacon ranch, cheddar bacon, pepperoni pizza, or also barbecue cheese puffs in the stubs. And we are sold to Jackie.
Yay!
What can we get you, Jackie? Ooh, she wants one of each flavor.
Oh, good choice. That's the best way to see which best is to try
Mm-hmm.
one of each. I love that.
All right, we are on to open to chat. And then I see Belle's got something up there that she wants to show next. So we'll go to her next. Anybody
Okay.
else?
And then after that, we're going to have another round at the top of the hour. Don't forget, y'all. So, and then we'll go back to Melissa after. Okay, for my turn, it's going to be $2 starting bid for choice. And the choices are going to be first, because we are still doing Christmas in July. All right. So first we have Merry Christmas with two nutcrackers guarding this tree. I also have this Christmas oven mitt that says there's snow place like home. Get it? Snow place like home with this cute little snowman. And look at the black and white checkered gingham. How cute is that? I have just one of the Lay's stacks. This is in sour cream and actually a 2-pack of travel mugs that say rise and shine and has a rooster on top of a pig on top of a cow. And remember, it's a 2-pack. So those are your choices. Looking for $2 starting bid for choice.
There's lots of good choices there. I love those cups.
Thank you. It's to all those people that have the farmhouse decor or like the farmhouse
My house has lots of cows, lots of pigs. I have lambs. I have all kinds of stuff.
Ooh. Well, I guess y'all know what to get Melissa for Christmas. That, and she happens to also like coffee. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, I'm going to be having flavored big bags of ground coffee. I'm also going to be having big bags of cold brew coffee.
Oh. So meanwhile, we had Jackie in for 2, Carrie for 225. Jackie's out. Thank you.
We're looking for 250, y'all. Bid it up, 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 bid it up.
We are going once. Anyone for 250? Fair warning.
I only have one of the Lay's stacked chips.
We are sold to
And
Carrie.
also only one of each oven mitt. All right, congratulations, Carrie. Let's see what Carrie wants and what quantity.
She would like the cup ×1.
Oh, all right. I have 3 available of the cups, so that should help. Here's one set of 2 going to Carrie.
Anyone
Here's the
else?
other 2 that I have remaining. Okay, next, Jackie picks. Jackie, what can I get for you, sweetheart? Luckily, I'm not sold out anything yet.
Jackie would like the chips.
Okay, chips sold to Jackie.
And we are open to chat.
And you know, Lisa was asking about candy earlier. I do also have some taffy I can show. I'm not sure if she'd be interested in taffy or not. Anybody else? If not, we will go to Melissa.
All right. I thought we would go with something sweet and different. New item. It's old classic Crunch and Munch. And it comes in caramel or buttery toffee. The starting bid of $3.
Yum.
Yes, I love Crunch
Oh,
and Munch.
Jocelyn is going to take one set of cups.
Okay.
So these are going to Jocelyn. Thank you so much. And for those watching the replay, that means I still have one left. ICU is asking any more chips. ICU, did you see the sour cream and chive Ridgies earlier, the barbecue chips earlier, the TGI Fridays potato skins earlier, the earlier cheese crunchies, cinnamon twists. Um, we've had a lot of chips tonight. Huh? She may have stepped forward to take a phone call.
We have a
I
couple of
also
more.
had three types of cheese crackers: cheddar cheese crackers, white cheddar cheese crackers, and garlic cheese crackers.
I did find another option of something salty.
Oh, great. Did we get any interest on the Crunch and Munch before you show us what other salty options you found?
We are not even in, it's not in the chat yet. Any interest in the Crunch and Munch? Starting bid of 3.
Okay, well, let's do a quick dollar round and then Melissa can show us the other salty option that she found. So, Bell's Bargain Bonanza round, where every just $1 for choice. And in this round, I've got some paper items. In the back, we have some napkins that say Noel, being held by a snowman. And for those of y'all that don't know, Noel is the French word for Christmas. So when we sing the first Noel, we're singing the first Christmas. Then I have a 54 by an 8 white lace table cover. Now it says white lace, but it's plastic. It just looks like white lace. Then a Christmas themed plate with an old time house that looks kind of like a house barn with wreaths and with snowmen. Then I have red napkins and I have white napkins. Let me show you close up what this means when it says white lace but plastic tablecloth. See right here, it's plastic, but the plastic is just printed with a lace like pattern, if that makes sense.
Belle,
All
is
right,
that
$1 starting bid for choice.
is the lace tablecloth round or long?
It is long, 54 by 108.
Okay. All right, I'm in for $1.
Okay.
Oh, I guess Jocelyn beat me. I'll say $1.25.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And this will see what she has for sale. Still to come on my end, I can tell you we have some flavored syrups. We have cold brew coffee, we have flavored ground coffee, we have taffy, we have um, tablecloth centerpieces, table runners rather. I have some food storage containers, beverage dispensers, tall cups, and some DIY crafts that just happen to look like food, and some holiday cookbooks. What do you have coming up, Melissa?
Let's see. I've got some popcorn, some veggie chips, some tuna fish, some granola bars, some more cookies, and something else that I thought might sell, but I'm going to keep that a secret till I show it.
Okay, fun, fun. If y'all heard anything that interests you, just request it and we will bring it up sooner rather than later.
Fair warning.
Some of these I have multiples, some are one and done.
We are sold to Jocelyn.
All right, let's see which one are ones.
She would like the tablecloth.
How many available?
She said just one.
Okay, here's one for her, and that leaves two more still available. All right, I believe Melissa was our backup bidder. Melissa, what can we get
Yes.
for you?
I'm going to take one of the tablecloths as well. Thank you.
All right,
And I'm
thank you,
done.
thank you. Okay, we'll open this up to the chat now. Anybody else for napkins? We've got solid color napkins. We've got fun snowman napkins, plastic tablecloths that happen to look like lace. Okay, last call. To Melissa.
All right. So here's some new items that I found. We have Anderson's, their peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets, and Andy Cap's cheddar
Ooh,
fries.
Lily, she
Start-
found the new pretzel.
the starting bid of 3. And Jackie's also going to take a tablecloth.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm sold out of tablecloths for those of you watching replay.
So we got the peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets or the cheddar fries. The starting bid of 3.
Well, if you're showing something never before seen on my next turn, I'm also going to show something never before seen.
Okay.
Two of us can play at that game.
Any interest?
I don't understand how they get the peanut butter inside the
I know.
salt. That just amazes me. All right. Any
Any
interest?
interest? All right. Well, last call. So now we're going to go see what.
All right. Well, for the first time ever, I have something fancy called balsamic vinegar. This is going to be $3, Nancy. And to me, I one of the things I love to order in restaurants is the food that has the balsamic glaze or the balsamic reduction. There is just something about it that sounds so fancy. It sounds like something Lisa would cook, actually. I don't know if Lisa's still here. Um, Although I have heard that some people will make their own dress. They'll take this kind of balsamic vinegar along with some olive oil and somehow mix it into a salad dressing. This is going to be $3, but I want to tell y'all something really cool about this. Something y'all may not know about me is I hate to mail out glass. I mean, something's got to be really, really, really awesome for me to mail out glass because it's so risky and it can break. And I especially don't like food packed in glass. But this is plastic. Now, I'm still going to put it in a Ziploc, but it is plastic. I love that. So, not as difficult and dangerous to mail as y'all might think. Looking for $3 starting bid. Well, it might be a pass. Melissa, are you ready or do you need me to do another?
Go ahead and do
We're never
another,
sure.
Belle. I gotta
Okay.
upload some more.
All right. We're never really sure what y'all are going to like. So, therefore, we just keep trying different stuff to kind of sort of find out by process of elimination. Here is another new item that I've never shown before. I'm going to do this one for just $2. This is 100% fruit. You know, so often when you buy juices, when you buy fruit, when you buy fruit snacks, it has a little fruit in it. It has some fruit in it, but this is 100% fruit. It is unsweetened because it's naturally sweet by God. $2 starting bid, Nancy. It is gluten free, it is cholesterol free. There is no artificial colors or flavors. So, if you're looking for a nice, healthy snack, well, here it is. So, these are applesauce packets. If you're not familiar with these, Lisa, I kept trying and trying to get in touch with you to ask you to run this auction. I finally asked Nancy because I couldn't so need me an email, pretty please. I don't have your email address.
Hi,
And let me
Lisa.
see and open this and show you what these look like. Y'all have probably seen these before where they have the packets here. And this is what they look like on the inside. So $2 for the entire box. Now watch, I won't be able to get it back in. But I love that it's 3 separate ones so that you can have it on the go or the kids can. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it close. Why does it not want to close now? Just $2 for the 3-pack.
We have Nancy in for 2. And Lisa said she dropped it in your comment section.
I think YouTube must delete that. I don't think YouTube allows you to drop it. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes away automatically all emails and phone numbers and things like that for privacy, because I have looked and looked and looked. What do you think she should do? Because we would love for her to join our squad of mods, right, Melissa?
Oh, yes. Maybe just email Belle.
Why don't you drop my email into the comments for her, pretty please?
Okay. Let me
Because
just sell this
she
off.
can run this snack sale next week so that you can continue to co-host and upload the pictures. Wouldn't that be great to give Leon in the sale?
Oh, yeah. There you go, Lisa. Yeah, YouTube probably removed the email.
I kept looking for it and kept responding back, and I kept wondering why I wasn't seeing it. Melissa's been looking for it too. We were
Nancy
even
would
asking
like
the chat earlier if anybody wanted to join the squad of mods.
We are sold to Nancy. Nancy wanted 1. Do you have more, Belle?
I do. Here's one for Nancy. All right.
Anyone
Who else?
We are open to chat.
Are you ready with your next one?
Oh, yes.
Or do you need me to do a next? Okay.
No, I just sent one. Jackie would like 1. Okay. So now we're going to go into our pork rinds. We have the salt and pepper, the barbecue, the original, and those are the hot spicy ones. Starting bid of 3. Anybody like pork rinds?
If you haven't tried them, they're the ultimate in crunch.
And Lisa just sent you an email.
Okay. I will check on that while Melissa talked you through these.
Is there any interest? We've got the barbecue, the salt and pepper, the original, and the spicy. Yes, we have Jackie on for 3. We're looking for 325. Anyone for 325? If not, we're going to count this down to Jackie. We're at fair warning. Anyone for 325? And we are sold to Jackie. What flavor can we get you, Jackie? She would like one of each flavor. All right. And we are now open to chat. You have any other interest? All right, last call. Okay, we're going to move on to some tuna. We have the lemon pepper and the I thought it was kind of funny. It was Northern Catch. uh, all right. We have sweet and spicy. Sweet and spicy. They're lightly marinated. And the zesty lemon pepper. Starting bid of 2. Bread, hard rolls, croissants. Yeah, we have all of that. Do we have any interest? She was laughing, making fun of me, Nancy, because I brought in something that said Northern Catch to a Southern channel.
The brand is Northern Catch.
Yep. Um, Belle, you need to talk. People are saying they can't hear you
I'm here.
because I can hear
I'm
her.
surprised that they can't hear me. Me, me, me. Me, me, me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Surely y'all can hear me now, right?
Now they can.
Carrie's in for two.
Yeah.
I was going to say, don't tempt me to sing. Don't tempt me to sing. Granted, I need a bathroom break, but I'm trying to tough it out for y'all. So help me, this crowd would totally notice if I went to the bathroom. That's why I can't. I can't get by with anything.
Yes, she did, Lisa. She got your email.
Yes, I got it. That's what made me buffer is having to open a separate window on my computer to check. My computer doesn't like it when I open more than one window at a time,
We are going
which is why
once,
I normally just stream.
going twice. Fair warning. We are.
I love that these already have the sauce, they already have the seasoning, that they are already ready to go. All you have to do is put it on what you want to.
We are sold to Carrie. Which one can we get you, Carrie?
Or ones. Very rarely do I tell y'all to try it all, but if you can afford to try both, everybody, try both. Oh, that's exactly what
She's
Carrie's
going.
doing. She's trying both.
Yep. Anyone else? Open to chat.
We're missing our kitty tonight. I was hoping she would join us again.
Yeah.
Shelby, if you're still in the audience, you might have to send Kitty a little message on the Discord. And we're also missing Jedit too.
All right. If there's no more interest, we'll go over and see what Belle's got.
Okay. Well, the food, the Sunday snack auction, Munchies auction, just about food. I also have food and snacking related items. So I thought I would show you some fun summer cups. And these all have a a top with a slider that works this way. And these are going to be $3 for choice. So the first one has a pineapple. It says summer vibes. The top is yellow. And if you look inside, you'll see it's a double wall system. The next one has a watermelon and it says hello summer. And the last one, I only have one of. It was an accident. I'm going to remind you before I show you, it does not say what you think it says. Okay? It has a bird that's a flamingo, and you know birds travel in flocks. So it says, let's get flocked up. Flocked up because you know birds travel in flocks, get it? Flocked up. So those are your three choices. Anybody for $3? And these would also be a super cute gift as well. I'll tell you what, let's do a buy more, save more on these. Very rarely do I ever do buy more, save more on these and I do have multiples of the first one and the middle one. So if anybody wants to buy two, I'll be glad to sell you 2 for 5. Now you can still just buy one for 3 if you want to, but if anybody wants to buy 2 for 5, by buying more, you can save more. And we have I see you in for 3. And if she wants to upgrade to the 5, she can. But there's no pressure to do so. She may only need one, and that's fine. And keep in mind, even though these are for drinks, you could absolutely just unscrew them and fill them with your hard candies. Fill them with your M&Ms, your trail mix, and then just screw the top back on and have them as an easy way that you could eat. I'd love to fill it with M&Ms or Reese's Pieces because those are some of my personal favorite candies. All right, I see you is going to upgrade to the 5. So, which one or ones? Did we get this counted down? Well, we could just do the buy more, save more
Yes.
as a direct sales. But Nancy's doing her best to fill in tonight. We really appreciate that. Modding is a lot harder and more hectic and more fast paced than people realize. And she's absolutely doing her best, and we treasure her for that. Okay, and ICU is going to take the Hello Summer with the watermelon and the flamingo, so I don't have to explain it again. Okay, so I'm sure she and her flock will really enjoy that. Okay, anybody else? And I do have multiples of both cups left. So if somebody wants 2 of the watermelon or wants 2 of the pineapple, you can do it that way instead of mixing and matching because I do have multiples. All right. Do you have something else to show us, Melissa, or do you want me to show something else?
Um, yeah, seeing that you were showing something that, oh, no.
ICU says that's why I don't mod. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Melissa? Oh no, did we lose Melissa? I think we
Yes, you
might have
did.
lost you. Okay, what were you saying?
Yes. Go ahead, Belle.
Okay. Well, next here are some other brand new items. I have some flavored syrups. I only have one of each. This one is a blueberry syrup, $3 starting bid, a strawberry syrup, $3 starting bid. And I've got this big container of French vanilla coffee creamer. It's an entire half pound. $3 starting bid. And Lisa is probably sitting there thinking, this is kind of like product research. So I know when I'm running the snack sale for Belle next week, what she expects, what she sells. Um, Kind of like doing pre-homework. So I'm so glad you were here and we were finally able to connect. That's Melissa's biggest fear is to have to try to co-host and make the list and somehow run the chat as well. All right, we've got three great choices for $3 starting bid. All right, if not, we can go to Melissa or I can show y'all something else.
All right. I was going to show a non-food item, but we all use these in the kitchen. I thought I would show some trash bags.
Oh, I can we do
Yep.
the more
So
trash?
we have your flap ties, and we also have the drawstring in either a 7-pack, which are flex, so they're a little bit stronger, or the 13-pack, or we have the 35-pack of the 4-gallon, or the 40-pack of the 4-gallon as well. No, actually, I'm sorry. That's a mistake. The 35-pack are 13-gallon as well. So a starting bid of 3.
Well, I love that you have thought that we all have different size trash cans so that you have different sizes for everybody to choose from. That is fantastic.
So we got the 13-gallon in the flap ties or the drawstring, or you got the 13-gallon and the flex, which are a
Yes,
little bit
starting at
stronger.
3.
Then we have the 35-pack of 13-gallon and the 40-pack of 4-gallon for a starting bid of 3.
Any interest? Well, maybe they don't need any trash bags. If so, that's okay. We try different things just to see what's popular,
Yeah.
what we want. So we don't know until we've tried.
All right. Last call. All right, Belle, let's go back to you.
Okay, well, I'm going to what's new. And I have to admit, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know much about this. You might have to help me with it. It's called a cold brew coffee. Cold brew coffee, and it is brown sugar. This big bag, 14 8-ounce cups. 14 8-ounce cups. So we're gonna start this at $7. So that's just 50 cents a cup. 50 cents.
Um,
So according to the instructions, you just add water and steep overnight. And this
Lisa,
is
did we
how
miss
it
something? Lisa asks, can you not see the chat, Belle? I'm not sure if we missed something.
okay. Let's go up and look. I apologize to everybody for stopping the auction to look for a comment. Sometimes a word will be blocked.
She
I don't see what I've missed, but I will email you after the show.
she said she gave you an update. I don't know.
An update? I don't see anything like that. I think it must have been held by YouTube. I don't see that. Now, granted, when I'm swapping back and forth, adding the pictures in, I have to leave the chat to approve Melissa's pictures, the StreamYard system. So I a lot of comments, screen pictures. I'm so sorry if I email you after the auction. Okay. Well, we don't want to get into his personal business. He's on Discord, so we'll check with him. But he's back from his vacation. I've seen him some other places. He's probably just busy with his sister or his mom tonight. But we just sometimes mention people we're missing who are regulars, especially people on our Discord that we see all the time and regular attenders to auctions. Um, we can pass on this if there's no interest. I keep hearing from my friends that drink coffee how cold brew is the coffee of summer, and how many of them have a hard time finding flavored cold brewed coffees. We're going to have some flavored ground coffees that you can make as warm or you can make as cold brew, but this is specifically designed to be cold brew. I'm not sure what they mean by instant. You have to steep it overnight. So I would not say that was instant. I would say that was the opposite of instant. I would say overnight is probably the opposite of instant. Is that right, Melissa? I believe Melissa's a coffee drinker.
Yes, instant would be you pour the hot water in, it'd be right away. Where cold brew isn't. That sits overnight.
Right. Here is the instructions right here. You add water and you steep overnight. And say it makes a two pitch, so therefore I don't you think you're just getting one pitcher that is 14 8-ounce glasses. It's two pitchers. Okay, there is no interest in this. Let me instead show the ground coffee. It's going to be $8, and we have it in some fun summer flavors. Here is the one called Summer Blend. And I should have shown the date on the last one. The date on this one is 2027. The second flavor is called chocolate coconut. Once again, so 2027. And then lastly, we have cherry. And this is all Rainforest Alliance certified. Once again, 2027. All right, $8 starting bid for choice. All right. These are huge 12-ounce bags of coffee. 12-ounce bags of coffee. And on the side, it has the brewing methods. So you can brew the perfect cup. Here's how you make it a cold brew. And here's how you try it ice. So once again, if you use this huge 12-ounce bag, there's three different ways you can make it in the summer. The perfect cup, the cold brew, and the try it iced. Once again, the flavors are summer blend, chocolate coconut, and cherry. I'm so surprised Melissa is um, muted for this.
Sorry, Belle. Oh, yes.
Muted when it comes to coffee? That just doesn't seem right for you.
I know.
Well, if maybe we don't have a coffee drinking audience, since we've shown cold brew, ground, we've shown an entire canister of French vanilla creamer. So why don't you show us something completely different?
All righty. Let's go with some. Hmm, let's see. Let's go with some popcorn. We have
Yum.
buffalo cheddar popcorn, cinnamon butter popcorn, white cheddar popcorn, and just cheese popcorn. These are our starting bid of 3. Now, cinnamon butter, that must be delicious. If you like kettle corn, you probably would like that. The buffalo cheddar, white cheddar is my favorite. So, anyone for a starting bid of 3? got lots of flavors to choose from. Buffalo cheddar, cinnamon butter, white cheddar, or just cheese. And these are good sized bags too. Do we have any interest? Last call. All right, if there's no interest, we can go back to Belle.
Okay. Let's do another Christmas item. Or maybe a couple of Christmas items. All right. The first one is going to be giant platters. Well, I got such a glare on it. All right. These say Mary. These are great for making a big charcuterie plate or a vegetable plate, rack of ribs, pizza. $2 starting bid for choice. I only have
Those are pretty. What's the starting bid on them, Belle?
it is $2.
$2, Nancy.
So often when you're taking a dish someplace, it's so hard because then you're like, well, how do I get my plate back? How do I get my platter back? When you make it on a paper platter, therefore, you can just throw it away. You can just leave it there. It's not a problem at all. And here's my ruler so you can see these are giant. So they're not the regular little side. $2. Y'all, we're doing our very best. Melissa may not realize she's muted. Here, Lisa, we usually try to look on the positive side. We usually try to see what's good and what's lovely and try to see the glass is half full, sweetheart. Anybody for $2? Thank you, Lisa. All right, we're going to pass on this. Let's go to some fabulous, wonderful, fancy runners. All right, these are going to be $5 for choice. I'll show you what I have. This one is still new in the package. It is great for everybody who likes neutrals. You'll see this is brown on beige. Just imagine this for your cookie baking party, your cookie exchange, with all of these gingerbread houses, gingerbread men, all these fabulous cookies. The next one, we have these cute little gnomes. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This, no, that one's a flag. It got put in here by mistake. All right, next runner says Christmas trees, cedar, fir, spruce, and pine. Next one has these cute gnomes that say believe. So there are three great choices. Looking for $5 starting via. All right, call on these if there's interest. All right, next I have a set of two placemats. These are a beautiful kind of a tapestry needlepoint situation. And they have a backing on them, which is really nice. Here's the care instructions as well. So you're going to get a set of two of these for $3. And look at that pretty red truck on it. And it's got the gingham around the side. Truly great if you have both a male and female household. This is not a girly girl one, even though it's a fancy tapestry type material between the red truck, between the black and white gingham. Any interest on the set of two placemats? All right, I'll do one more Christmas item and then we'll get back to our everyday items. This next item is huge. It's going to be $5. It is 24 ounces. We back up my camera here. It is huge. Um, and it has nutcrackers on it. Look at all these fabulous nutcrackers on it. Brand new. I only have two of these. And look how gorgeous these nutcrackers are. So 24 ounces of beverage this will hold. Anybody for this huge nutcracker cup? Let's see what the original retail was on this. Ooh, this was $8. I tell you what, let's do a price drop. Let's take this down to $4. That way it's half price. Price drop. Price drop. All right, Nancy, let's take this down to $4. $4. Well, it's so nice that we have similar tastes, Lisa. I take it as a great compliment that you have some like it. Well, almost like it. All right. Anybody interested now that the price has plunged to 4? All right. Last call on this item. All right. Let me move this to the side. Next, I'm going to have a choice for $3 of a home style hush puppy or a smokehouse sausage stick with sweet baby Ray's sauce on it. And then we'll see what Melissa has. Looking for $3. You can fish puppies with this Louisiana seasoning, or you can have ready to eat protein in the smokehouse sausage sticks from Bridgeport that's covered with delicious sweet baby Ray's sauce. Oops, we seem to have lost Melissa. Let's see if we can get her back. There she is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was on. I'm sitting there talking to you, Belle. I'm like, she's not answering me.
No, you apparently fell off accidentally, and it's about to be your turn. But we'll see if anybody is interested in making hush puppies like we do down south. I do want to warn y'all, I only have one hush puppy mix.
All right,
Carrie's
let's
in for
see.
3, and
Yes, Carrie.
Nancy's in for 3.
Nancy says she's out.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and count this down. Boy, with these mixes, you could be eating like a Southerner, even if you're not in Louisiana.
Oh, yes. And Jackie says those
And we eat
sausage
these with
sticks are
both
good.
chicken and fish. You could have these just.
I would.
Oh, look, Jackie's giving a great testimonial about these sausage sticks, saying how good they are. And for those of you who might be on some kind of a carnivore diet or a protein rich diet, and you're trying to avoid the chips and the popcorn and the sweets, this is a great meaty snack.
We are sold to Carrie.
Oh, and Carrie was convinced too. She's going to get not one but two of the sausage sticks. Okay, we'll open it up to chat and see if anybody else wants to get in on this, and then we'll let Melissa do a few. Anybody else? Oh, next to
Nancy.
Nancy. Not
Nancy
sold out
would
anything yet.
Nancy would like a sausage too.
Okay, great. And I appreciate it so much when y'all tell me stories just like the sweet one that Jocelyn's telling about them. And also really appreciate it when y'all give testimonials in the chat like Jackie did, because I can sit here and tell y'all that things are great all the time. But y'all are going to say, well, Belle, you're a little biased. You picked this stuff because you liked it. So, of
Yeah.
course, if it was good enough for your taste buds and get sold on your show, we obviously know you like it. So therefore, it helps me so much when y'all shout out your favorites in the chat. So thank you, Miss Jackie. And I see you is also going to get two of these sausage sticks.
Yes.
It's a good thing I bought a case of these.
Yeah.
Anybody else? If not, I'm going to go to Melissa.
All right. I got a couple of different granola bar choices.
Yay.
All right. We're going to start with these. These are a starting bid of three. We have s'mores flavor, chocolate chip, or peanut butter chocolate chip. $3 starting bid. You get 6 in a package. We have the peanut butter, the s'mores, and the chocolate chip.
That's a greater savings than buying them individually. You know, in the
Oh,
dollar
yes.
rounds, I will sometimes sell some for just $1, but this is even a better bargain by buying them by the box.
We have Jackie in for 3.
Okay, fantastic.
We are going once. Anyone for $3.25? Going twice. Fair warning.
Congratulations to Jackie.
We are sold to Jackie. And she would like one of each flavor. All right. We are open to chat.
Adventurously tries multiple flavors each time.
Yep.
But you'll have to report back when you do that, though, which your favorites are. That way,
Yeah.
I know what else to get or which ones to try in different brands or different types. Especially in the granola bars, it seems like there are a billion different brands and flavors.
Oh, yes.
Always trying to figure out which ones or what kinds. And we've even been thinking, why are we limiting ourselves to granola? Why not oats or quinoa or um, protein or nut bars? Or we're constantly trying to think of some other opportunities for y'all. But it's hard to know what you'd like. So we love it when y'all give us feedback in the chat. Like chip clips? Is that what you're looking for, Nancy? I can show some chip clips. I'll let Melissa show a couple few, and then I will show some. I've got salt and pepper shakers set up here, and then I'll show some chip clips after that.
All right. Last call.
Oh, look, we were just talking about other bars. You found
Yes, I
some.
did. Now we have the
Yay.
soft baked oatmeal ones. And then we have the quinoa bars. And then the bag of granola. And the starting bid of 3.
And I believe that granola is honey and
Yes.
almond. Is that
Yes.
right?
Honey and almond.
I think it was the last auction, maybe 2 auctions ago. Somebody was asking if I had any almonds or almond snacks.
Mm,
And I don't think we've shown anything in nuts. Do you happen to have nuts
yes.
for
I do
tonight?
have.
Oh,
I have one of nuts. Yes.
okay, good, good. Nancy's in for 3. And tell us more about the flavors of the oatmeal bars and the quinoa bars, mentioning that the granola is in honey and almond flavors in the oatmeal bar, and tell us about the flavors in the quinoa bar.
The
Is that a
quinoa.
drizzle of chocolate?
Oh,
See?
yes. Hold on a second, pal. Everything just went
Oh,
crazy.
sorry.
I lost my picture. Yes, the quinoa bar is soft and chewy, and it has coconut flakes and chocolate chips in it. And
Ooh,
then your
coconut and
oatmeal,
chocolate syrup.
yes, and your oatmeal are cinnamon brown sugar. So that's a brown sugar glazing over it.
are going twice. And for anybody who might not have tried quinoa before, tell everybody what the texture is like.
Um,
You've tried these, right?
yes, I have. Um, it it's kind of like I think they like made it into like puff form, like a puff cereal. Because quinoa is like small seeds, so they
So
made
you're
it
saying
into
it's light and airy and not
yes,
hard to bite into, not
yes,
tough. You're not going to break a tooth on
no,
it.
no.
Because some people have very sensitive teeth, so we
Oh
like to let them
yes,
know if it's something they haven't tried before, if it's going to be hard on their teeth.
yes.
And apparently, you convinced Nancy because Nancy is going to take not one but two
Two
of
of
the
them.
quinoa.
Yes, I have sensitive teeth, and I eat them, and I love them.
Wonderful. We'll open this up to the chat now.
Any other interests? Oh, we have Jackie and for an oatmeal, quinoa, and the granola.
I love that she's trying more stuff. Yay. I've been thinking about, and I saw somebody suggest this to Ella, is making some snack mystery bags. Would y'all be interested in me making some snack mystery bags? And then y'all could just try whatever I happen to put in there. If so, I can do that in the future.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I don't know if Ella actually took the suggestion or not. I don't remember who made it.
All right, last call. Anyone else? All right. And then I have a collection of nuts. So we have the mixed nuts, the toffee peanuts. Ooh, they're so good. And the salt and vinegar planters peanuts. The starting bid of 3.
Nuts are a great source of protein.
And I thought I'd go with a little bit of different flavors with the salt and vinegar, the toffee, and the mixed nuts.
And tell us what nuts are included in the mixed nuts.
Um, almonds, pecans, cashews, walnuts, and peanuts.
That does sound like a great variety. Looking for $3. You could even combine these with some craisins and make some trail mix. We do have craisins available. I don't know if Melissa is planning to show craisins tonight or not. All right, anybody for $3? Oops, Melissa's muted. And if anybody wants to just put the word craisins in, you can get craisins for $3. It doesn't look like we have a picture of craisins.
No,
Melissa may have to step away and go look for it. Or she may just get it ready for next week. That's fun too. We just need 3 more thumbs to get to 30. Okay, it looks like Melissa stepped away to go look for the picture for craisins. Well, in the meantime, let me show y'all a couple of other things. All right, $6 starting bid for choice. Let me show you the salt and pepper shakers, and then I'll show the chip clips asked about. These are some beautiful salt and pepper shakers. These are all brand new in the package. Now, I know that some of those vintage antique type sellers will sell the used ones, but I always get so worried about y'all because, bacteria can hide in there, and it's so important to be clean and safe. Now, sometimes those people don't actually use their salt and pepper shakers. They just put them in a curio and they're just for collection purposes. But these are brand new and you can actually use these. So let me show you the choices for $6. First, we have the doggies. Look how super cute these are. Just adorable. Next, I have these strawberries. Look how fun and festive they are for summer. Then you could almost hear them oinking through the screen. Look at these cute little pigs. And last but not least, I'm not sure if this is a chicken, a hen, or a rooster, but so cute. These would be great with a farmhouse. $6 for choice. So you've got this chicken, uh, rooster, hen one. You have these little pigs as an option. You have the little booches, the canine dogs, and you have the strawberries. $6 starting bid for choice. $6, Nancy. Thank you, Shelby. I'm kind of relying on y'all to be my co-host while Melissa went to look for that picture of the craisins. All right. Any interest in these brand new ceramic salt and pepper shakers? These are great for collectors, great for a host or hostess gift when somebody invites you over to dinner. Great to change up the look on your table as well, so it's not the same old ones all the time. Okay, let me move these aside. They'll be available if anybody changes their mind. All right, next, $3 starting bid for choice. That's $3 starting bid for choice of chip clip. Let me share for our stores fans. We've got the R2D2 and this Yoda guy. Next, we've got Mickey and Minnie Mouse, $3 starting bid for choice. Here is a sweet Minnie Mouse. We have Winnie the Pooh. And if you're saying, well, I don't really need the characters, I just need chip clips, here is a big 5-pack. A 5-pack. So $3 starting bid for choice. Anybody for $3? Any interest on these chip clips? Is this what you were wanting to see, Nancy? Hopefully I didn't misunderstand. All right, last call on these. And if anybody is seeing these and saying, oh, that's so cute, but you don't have my favorite character. I can get other characters. I can get SpongeBob and Stitch and Garfield and Jack and Sally. Some of the superheroes, Spider-Man and Avengers and Hulk and Iron Man. There's lots of other characters I can get. So if there's a particular character you're interested in, then y'all just let me know and I can get other characters. All right, let me move these aside. Next, let's do a round at only $2. Only $2. Let me show you all the choices. So first, we're going to have a set of 48 heavy duty plastic. You're going to get 16 spoons, 16 forks, 16 knives. If you liked those, but you were saying, apple green isn't really my color, I do have them in gold. Once again, you get 16 of each for a total of 48 pieces. Okay, next choice is cheesecloth. And you can strain stalks, bundle herbs, baste a turkey 100% cotton and lint free. Hi, Craig. All hail our king ballerino, Craig. Also, you can make cheese, you can catch seeds, you can bundle herbs. Great for butter blanketing a turkey. Pardon me. Looking for $2 for choice. I'll tell you what, I'm going to add a couple of other things. I'm going to add a clean, dirty magnet for your dishwasher and also one in white. And I'm going to add a couple of snacks. I'm going to add a brain freeze dried candy, rainbow crunch. It has mind blowing taste treats. And I'm also going to add some Tic Tac Chewies. So if you like Tic Tacs, you're always like, why do they have to be so hard? And these come in fruit flavors: lemon, orange, apple, and grape. All right, so now you've got two um, tiers of opportunities for the low $2 price. So, seven opportunities for just $2. Who's going to be the first to put their two in the chat? All right, any interest in these? Last call. Has everybody clicked the thumbs up yet? I want to remind y'all that tonight is the last night to add to your invoices. I'll be packing your boxes on Wednesday, Thursday, and sending out your invoices. If you have an invoice of less than $10, unless you're new, it'll automatically be carried over. New people get billed immediately, but everybody else, just like Ella, if you have less than $10, it's automatically carried over. If your total is between 10 and 20 and you want to wait, you can. I do suggest usually waiting until at least 20 just because every shipping becomes so expensive under 20. When you're over 20, I automatically pack and bill you. So I always appreciate your prompt payments. And if for some reason you haven't paid by Saturday, then Saturday morning you do get that small $5 late fee just because I have to walk over and around your box during my auctions on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So for that inconvenience to me, you get charged the $5 late fee because I do not cancel invoices at all ever. You have to pay for everything you bid on, but you do get a $5 late fee if you haven't paid by Saturday morning. So I want to thank everybody for coming to the auction. I want to thank my ballerinos and ballerinas, and I want to thank all of the bidders, buyers, and even viewers. Y'all consider pressing the join button because all of my members get shout outs and get freebies in every box. I want to thank Nancy for filling in and running the chat tonight. And I also want to thank Melissa. Y'all don't worry. Once we end, I'll send her a little message so she doesn't keep looking for the craisins picture. Although she may be relieved that I just decided to call it a night. And we'll see you back here Saturday, where my guest co host will be Lynette. So thank y'all so much for being here. I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll, roll, roll.